listen,
listen, Linda. Listen.
Okay, what?
Hey, Linda. What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Please. I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh?
Got him! Got him!
What's up? This is Mr. Know-It-All, and I'm here on Hood Talk with the lovely Miss Bella. If we can get her at this game, we're going to... Okay, my bad.
You're so dirty. It's okay.
We ready.
I'm trying to get this
thing. We ready to get this thing started now, man. No. So go ahead and how they say let's get this thing started.
Okay, well, hey people, happy Monday. Yep. Happy Monday, June 12th, leading into Juneteenth. But hello, people. Don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube, Mr. Know-It-All on Facebook. If you want to share him some love, the information is beginning to scroll across the screen.
That part.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing.
Don't cost nothing. Okay, my bad.
But hey, we're talking about it. Does her number make her not your ideal woman? When we talk about number, can you tell me what you mean by number? Like ABC, 1, 2, 3. What you mean? What they mean by number?
I thought you were gonna break that down. You don't know what the number mean now? You didn't went out the chat, did you?
Well, I was just thinking the number mean like her body count, right? Like how many people she has been sexually active with, right? Okay, so the body count, that's the number.
Right.
So an ideal woman, coming from a man perspective, yours. What is an ideal woman? Tell us what is ideal.
You talking about the body count? Or are you talking about an ideal woman?
I just said body count is the number.
Yeah.
Sexual partners, right? Okay. Done with that.
All right.
An ideal woman.
Mm-hmm.
What is an ideal woman to you?
Okay. Well, for one thing, most men ain't gonna know the true body count type thing. So we can, most men then got it out of his mind that we get involved with a virgin. You know what I'm saying?
What? Say what? Wait, hold up. What you say now?
I said most men then already got out of their mind that they getting involved with a virgin. Most women have been sexually active by the time they made it to the man, not like, back when grandpa and grandma was growing up. You know what I'm saying? It was more they was on their first, third, fourth date. Nowadays they on their 50th date. No, I'm just saying. So I mean, it's like, it's a back and forth thing. I think for one thing, I think the ideal woman is different for every man, but I think a lot of men sit back and they might look at how the woman that they thinking about making their woman, how she move, how she interact with people, what kind of do she have a natural goodness about herself? I mean, you can kind of you can kind of tell. Yeah, is she for the streets? You can kind of tell. You can sit back and if it's a party every weekend or this. See, a lot of women, they think a man is looking for this woman that this is sighting or this and that, but it might be the opposite. They might be looking for a woman, maybe not. It is sighting, might be a little boring, but it's according on, different type of what's name, because
Oh, this man said boring.
exciting woman comes with a lot more excitement. So you might find out some stuff you ain't want to find out. I mean,
Okay. So when I talk about the characteristics of an ideal woman, give me 2 things that will make her ideal.
Personality. Personality and
So her personality to interact with you,
yeah.
or the personality of people of interacting with
I think if you pick the right personality for you, she'll be all right for your people. I think the most important choice you will make in life is who you spend your time with and who is in your corner or whatever. So you got to pick an ideal woman for you and your goals in life.
Okay.
Because you got some, and I'm just keeping it real, you got some women out here they all right with drinking a beer or smoking. I put it this way. When I think of an ideal woman, and when I'm looking at it from my standpoint,
Uh-huh.
I
That's
can
what I'm asking.
tell you a no from the dope. I can tell you a couple of no. If I go and I look down their story and they lighten up a blunt on social media, that's dead. She dead to me. Anything talking about relationship wise or nothing like that. A person that put their personal business out there, if even though weed is becoming more acceptive, I wouldn't want nobody that feel like they got to flaunt this out in the public. Even you should have things you should leave behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? So even if I had a woman that smoked weed, if she smoked weed for the public, I wouldn't want her.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
Okay. So it's not for everybody.
stuff you used to do in private should not always be in public. You know what I'm saying? She need to be with her type. A
Okay.
dude that'll get on there and smoke his weed in public because he don't care either. I mean, see, sometimes, we're gonna talk about that tomorrow night about, when you post certain stuff on social media. Sometimes when you post stuff like that, it gives a feeling like you gave up on life. Because reason I say that is a person that's thinking about being a mayor or something one day or a senator or something one day, they wouldn't do certain stuff out there that would compromise what they're trying to be later on in life. Once you've given up on life, you don't give a fuck what you put out there.
Mm.
And that's just me keeping it real. What's up, Rhonda in his house?
Rhonda, Chica, how are you?
Mm.
LaRuben, what's up, LaRuben? I saw LaRuben at the Georgetown Festival out there campaigning, doing his thing. LaRuben said, a truthful, loyal woman that understands God sent me to her. We both have a past, but when we come together, the past don't matter. Lying.
No,
If you stay with your partner, you be like, nope. You know that. If this was your partner, girl, you be like, I ain't going that way. You know that, LaRuben.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I think sometimes if you're a big personality, and I look at Ruben like, people like us that done, been around a lot, and sometimes sometimes that be like that. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It be where um you too popular for a small town, and you might find the ideal woman, but like you said, you got so many friends, she might have ran across one of your friends, but I don't think that's a definite no coming from a smaller town. I think if I was in Atlanta and me and my guy ran into the same one, we'd be like, hold on, player. Atlanta too big for us to run into the same woman. You know what I'm saying? I think that's when you say, hold on now, player. You was trying to go after my partner or something. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think it's a little different. Uh-oh.
Chelsea said, I can tell he's about to carry on tonight. Happy Monday, y'all. Yeah, that's what he do. Every Monday and Tuesday, he carry on.
What up, James in the East?
Hello, Mr. Satcher. He said, understanding. Okay. He's saying that an ideal woman is understanding. Right. Okay.
God-fearing and loyalty.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on, dudes. Y'all come on, call it out. We want to know.
Yeah,
because if we're not there, let us work on these things.
I understand LeRuben on that too. He judged his wife from a grandmother's perspective. And I don't exactly judge from
Wait, hold on. Wait. What year of grandma perspectives are we talking about?
That's what I'm gonna say.
We have to be careful. Our grandmas are different from the grandmas now. It's different.
I ain't gonna even say what year, because I remember talking to my grandma and she told me she liked bad boys. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
You was like, that's my grandma and that's my grandma.
My grandma was battered or something. I don't know. So I had to shake that one out. What's up, Shannon in East Hales?
Hi, Shannon.
Yeah. But yeah, I just think yeah, he said our era, bro. Yeah. I think I would judge. You know what? I think men have a thing in their head. It's really a make believe dream sometimes. I hate to say it like that. I think sometimes we have a dream in our head, the ideal woman for us and only us. And I think sometimes we don't. I think every man's ideal woman is different. So I feel like when a man looking for his ideal woman, most of the time he knows his don'ts, his serious don'ts. You know what I'm saying? Like me, me, I would hate to kiss somebody that smoke or stuff like this. So I mean, probably like smoking. Smoking might be a no for me, but it might be Gucci for the next man. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's just everybody have their certain things. Like you got women out here that'll say, I don't want no man that drink because they done had bad experience with dudes that drink or daddy that drinked, or you know what I'm saying, or somebody who they didn't like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it can be stuff in your past that change your mind about certain type people too, or some people don't like a person that don't know how to manage money. You know what I'm saying? It just
or with bad credit,
right? Or, look, they saying I'm trying to make it, player. I don't want nobody that ain't
struggling harder than me.
Handle the business. You know what I'm saying? Like like me, I think I would like a person. I probably wouldn't like nobody who felt like life is a straight vacation. You know what I'm saying? I think with hard work and stuff like that, I don't think a lot of people look at life on on the serious tip. And sometimes people think life is peaches and cream and stuff like that. So I think like I always wanted to, my dream back in the day, even when I was thinking about getting married, is that one time you always said, I want to do it one time right. But as people changed over the years and and people got more low tolerance for other people. It made me think different. Like a lady can love you the hell out of you this week and hate your guts next week. You know what I'm saying? So I think it just make you it makes you think this generation is a now me now generation. Like what have you done for me today?
Dang. Self-love.
Yeah. I
Both
think
men and the women.
Yeah, I think you can give a motherfucker $1 million 2 weeks ago, and if they run out of that $1 million, they'll be like, can you drop another meal?" It's never stopped.
Never enough.
It's never enough, and that's the thing I get on today's culture now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah. So Ruben said, "Real talk, bro. We all got bones, bones in the cloud." Yeah, right. What's up, Perez in his house? He
Hi,
said,
Perez.
"Resite." Uh-oh.
Angela's present. Hello, Angela.
What up,
She
Angela?
said,
House. Go ahead.
Angela said, a woman has to have genuine love. She has to listen and have understanding. She has to have qualities of the woman of his family, the women of his family. Independent but knows how to come together as one of minds. Some prefer no drinkers or smokers. Has to be all around self sufficient.
Yeah, and like I said, I just think it's different strokes for different folks because I I've seen ladies that ain't never touched a cigarette, and men that ain't never touched a cigarette with somebody that smoke and happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be different things. What's up? NGEs. Okay.
The Ruben said, our people don't truly understand the definition of marriage. We make a covenant with God.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to be there to understand the covenant or be part of it. So
But
a lot of people feel like the covenant is till I feel like I need to uncover it.
then I'm gonna ask Ruben this. Do you feel like you got lucky, Ruben? Because like sometimes, we can get tainted and when love, somebody getting married or love comes later on in life, do we feel like we got lucky and found that right person? Or did you think you were gonna find this right person all through your life? Because once you wait till in your 40s or 50, 50 to get married, it might feel a little different than it would have been if you was 20 something.
You
Get
know
married.
why? The only difference I see as a person that you would feel any different is when you're getting married, a lot of people think marriage, you're developing family, right? So in your younger years, you can develop a family, build and grow together, which doesn't happen or last long for a lot of people. So now people are finding love in their later years when they matured, gone through things, and understand how to settle down with someone. So I don't knock people getting married in their later years where they can't bear children because it's like a maturity, like you got
Yeah, but
companionship then.
yeah, I feel what you're saying, but it's still what it is. It's a different kind of type of family because it's still doing like because it's not that you don't have family at that age. You still got your kids, and you know the man have his
And
kids.
that's when the Brady Bunch stuff come in.
Yeah, but even the Brady Bunch had a lot of Brady Bunch. He wasn't even he didn't even like women.
Well, we talking about TV portion. That's why it's even called a Brady Bunch. We're not talking about this man life that he don't even like women.
I think he was a stepdaddy too, wasn't it? Oh no, nah, but
He was a
hey,
stepmom.
ooh, I wouldn't say that to him, but I'd let you do it. But yeah, I just feel like I just feel like we get to a point sometimes that I think I'm gonna talk about it later on. I ain't gonna get deep into it right now.
I know you're not getting deep. You don't get deep in nothing.
Yeah, but I just think you know
Hold yourself.
with the marriage thing, I think marriage was always about family, and I think when you tell me marriage ain't about family no more,
No, that's not what I said.
in a way you said, well,
No. I said creating.
right,
At a certain age, no, at a certain age, you're not creating family. You're bonding families.
yeah, but I mean, but marriage was intended on about family, creating a family.
But still, even if you bonding a family, you're getting family that you didn't have.
It's not really bonding because
Why
yo,
it's not?
no, listen what I'm saying. When I'm gonna put it this way,
Let me hear.
um, a step daddy is probably the worst job in the world because once it's over, it's over. There's no bonding of the family stuff and all that stuff like we said anymore. Is you know, I watch a lot of stepdaddies or whatever step in, you know, been around since the child was 2, 3 years old, and if she leave them at 13, by 15, 16, the child don't even know nothing about this stepdaddy that been there all that time. What's name? They done changed numbers, change addresses. She don't mess when she got a new man. They don't even look that way no more. You know what I'm saying? And
That
that's
be with daddies too.
huh?
That be with dads too.
Well,
They'll
I'm
do a
just
daddy like that too. Some
well,
of
I'm,
them.
I'm talking about a stepdad. See, one thing about a real daddy, he's still gonna always have a certain kind of bond to that child. You know what I'm saying? But a stepdaddy, he can get. I done seen plenty of stepdads just get knocked clean up out the life. Period. He might have been there, you know, 20 years, but once it's over with and everybody turn their back on him, it's over with. See, even if you would get a family and you uh three, you know, you got 3 kids by this woman, even if y'all don't talk to each other 10 years, he can go to jail 10 years, he can get out, and then next thing you know, everybody talking to everybody back, you know, what's not. If that's the other way around and a stepdad to go to jail for 4 years, it's all with. Now we'll never talk to him no more. You know what I'm saying? She done already had 4, 5 niggas since he been locked up and all that. It's over with. It's over with. And I mean, stepdad is one of the worst jobs to be in without a real connection to a family. If you bond in a family, your kids are your kids, her kids are her kids, and when y'all break up, that's exactly how it gonna go. Split down the middle. She gonna slide with hers, you gonna slide with yours, and that's how it usually go. I mean,
Well, it's according to what family you chose.
what?
Because I've seen it
It's
work.
not his family though.
Well, hey, I've seen it work different.
Yeah,
So
but
what you're talking about, I know it's
always looked at as an outsider.
not all stepdads. Nope.
Okay.
I've seen it work different. So no.
Well, I mean, we got unicorns all over the place, but it's not the norm.
Okay, it's not the norm, but there are some out there like that. But
Yeah.
Lurima said, in our relationship, it's going to be problems. What makes a real marriage is our loyalty to one another and knowing God put us together and let no man put asunder. That part, I got you, LaRuba.
Okay.
Angela said, marriage isn't easy, but you have to be truly into your mate, accept the good and bad. You have to endure the storms because there will be many. You have to honor God through everything. You have to believe in each other and be each other's hype man. Don't stray from your marriage and never discuss your mate or a relationship with anyone but one another. Speaking from my 13 years marriage, I wouldn't change anything.
Man, that's some real good advice.
And it wasn't nothing negative about it, it's just the truth.
Right. That's just straight
The
up.
whole truth.
That's some real good advice. I
Yeah.
mean, just straight up
And
good.
that be a lot of the problem because people get into a situation, even families, developing your family, you put outsiders in it. You want to get advice from people that don't even know nothing about what you're dealing with
Right.
because they're your friend or your associate, you know?
Mhm. I agree. And I just agree it be like this sometimes. I think we sometimes we want everybody want this good relationship, but what it is we ain't built like we should be built.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this world, especially with social media and all this, it done changed a whole lot, and everybody got a low tolerance. Like I hate. Let me tell you something. When I look at what you call it, inspirational speakers, like
Okay. Joel Osteen.
yeah, preachers, anybody that supposed to be the hype man for relationships. Only thing I don't like when I listen to a hype man when they start hyping up divorce and stuff. If you ain't with them and you ain't this,
And give up.
if they ain't doing this for you, and they there for a season, they ain't there for all they just supposed to be in your life for a season. Maybe it was just spring. They just supposed to you both just planted the garden. Maybe that they flowers died out and you caught them in fall. You know what I'm saying? Like you would listen to a hype man, and that same hype man would give you some of the most cruel,
Wrong advice.
wrong advice, just like they can give you a lot of good advice. See, a wrong hype man can be detrimental to any relationship because I've been seen plenty of people listen to people with good sense, but a person with good sense will always sometimes go to the left and they don't care about certain things. Like I feel like a joker like Kevin Gates and stuff like that have pretty good sense, pretty good knowledge when you sit there and he says some stuff and you say, okay, he kind of smart. But then he'll say some shit like, yeah, I eat booty. You'd be like, what? I mean,
Like
what?
groceries.
What?
Like groceries.
Yeah, what they come in at? You know what I'm saying? Like where is that helping the normal person that is, knowing about you eating booty or eating salad or tossing salad or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like
All of that is almost becoming normal.
yeah, but I mean, where is that helping relationships? Like I even thought about it the other day, and not to throw anybody under the bus and none of these, organizations or whatever. But I was looking at it and I was looking at, they was flying the flag over the VA down in, one of these down by the what's the name, flying the pride flag. And I have nothing wrong with people doing their own personal thing, but I'm like, when you try to push, like the American flag is for everybody. So when you push a flag that's just for certain people, that's when I have a problem with stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you like it if I had a straight flag? And I started flying this so-called straight flag around, you know what I'm saying?
But listen, you got to realize just like the Elemental P, they're getting like, the Black culture. Now, February is supposed to be the month of Black history, and people promote that, just like Juneteenth is coming up.
Yeah.
They're indicting Trump soon, so they're telling everybody to be on the lookout for Juneteenth possible attack.
They trying to see what they trying to do. They trying to indict. This what it is. Donald Trump is like a dude, and I hate to do these comparisons. He like a dude just like Andrew Tate or another, type of mastermind. When men back in the day, they said whatever was on their mind.
And that's what Trump does. He don't hold his tongue.
Right. And it ain't that he against black people or white people. He just say whatever.
He don't care about nobody. I don't care if you would any color. Trump will let you know.
Because guess what? Before he got into politics, people made rap songs about Donald Trump. People did all this stuff talking about I'm gonna have money like Donald Trump. Hey, Snoop Dogg was on TV shows with him. Amber Rose. All these people was on the that TV show, The Apprentice or whatever he had, the TV show. That Donald Trump had black. Now, if he was a racist, why would he have Donald Trump and playing?
I mean, you can be a racist, but you just know that you associate with certain people. He's a businessman.
Yeah.
And I don't think it has nothing to do with his race. He's just about business.
Yeah.
He's thinking about his growth in any way he can, even if he used black people or not.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this. Do you think, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you think Muhammad Ali was a racist?
Yes.
Right. But see, because racist, like a lot of people, is not a bad thing on certain people. It just means you love your race. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the definition of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes it might come off that a lot of people, and even black people, sometimes don't like their race. And sometimes we so busy trying to get out of being us that we forget who we are. See, when I walk around and I look at, a lot of people get on me and they say, oh man, you don't like when women wearing these blonde and red and green. See, I grew up in a different era. See, I grew up in the punk rock era. I remember in the early 80s and all that, when Prince and all them came up, only person that had all that purple hair, red, green, it was punk rockers. It was white girl punk rockers and all that was weird with earrings in their nose and all kind of different hair color all over the place, going out at night, wild, doing drugs, all that shit. That's what that was. You feel what I'm saying? So when the culture came over, we was one of them races that we had to be more coming up in the 20s and the 40s and shit. We had to be more business and
more subtle.
And subtle. We couldn't just go off and do all this. And see, now our culture is basically, we don't have no culture. Now we're trying to grab onto something that's, what is a pride culture?
Everybody else's culture.
Because see, what is a pride culture? I mean, because I can understand, that's a sexual, or that's your own personal thing, whatever you do in your bedroom. You know what I'm saying? So why do you have to put what you do in your bedroom on your car? And it's just like if I put on back of my car, say, yeah, I like it doggy style. I mean, ain't this the same thing that when somebody put the flag on their car, you basically
no, I don't, that's what people assume with it, right? It's just mean the culture of them into the same sex type of thing.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but it's still the same thing.
But that doesn't mean it identify bedroom. It just identify their preference. Like you may like big booty girls.
Hold on, but listen though. I don't put, even though dudes like Luke Skywalker and all these big booty girls, we don't put pictures on our car. We like the big booty girls. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, I understand.
So when you put a pride flag on your thing, I see two women in there. First thing come to my mind is they eating each other. That's the only thing. No, I'm just keeping it real. If I see a prayer flag on a car and I see two men in there, I'm saying, oh, they fucking each other. That's what coming through my mind, right?
Well, that's your mind.
No, that's anybody, man. You can't tell me that don't come through your mind when you see that. All I'm saying is, what that got to do with normal living a life? Like, why your sexual? See, that's when you
Your
allow.
sexuality.
That's when you a lost tribe. When you are moving because just your sexuality. It's got nothing to do with you as a person or nothing. Why your sexuality means so much in America?
Because that's what identify people, whatever you're a part of.
No, that means you are lost.
I'm saying that's what people are using to identify themselves.
It's just like if I wrote on my car and said I like booty bitches and I like motherfucker bent over like that. I mean, they would call me a pervert, right? I mean, I'm just saying, if you just wrote shit down there and basically that's what you're saying when you move a certain kind of way. That's what you're saying about something. It don't matter if it's coming off like that or not, but that's what you actually saying without saying it. You are moving because of your sexuality, not because of your personality. And that's how people should be really moving, because they personality.
Right.
If only thing to you is your sexual orientation, what your sexual orientation got to do with anybody but you and the person you in the bedroom with?
Right.
What they got to do with everybody else? You feel what I'm saying?
Right. I agree with you.
This is nothing to do with your mind, intelligence, or nothing. What does sexuality got to do with what you do in your bedroom? You know, I just don't understand this movement of nothing. I mean, really is nothing, because your sexuality. Oh, and they just had. I watched on somebody's stream. They just had a naked parade down in New Orleans where they rode the bikes and buck naked. And I was like, man, if we just rode a bike down here and we walk down the street nude, they'll arrest us. But you gonna tell me a motherfucker can buy a permit and ride through one of the biggest towns in America, nude naked, and you wonder why Zion Williams or none of these people having good things in certain these cities don't win Super Bowls and stuff like that, because they all over the place. I mean, all over the place. Why would you do something like that? Why? Maybe a naked beach or something like that. Why would you have them riding through the city where it's children and stuff that stay in these cities? I don't understand this. We going to something when people talk about the end of days. No, the end of people giving a fuck days. That's what it really turned into. Because when everything is about sexuality, what is it really about? If that's the only thing you can stand on is, oh yeah, I like booty, I like men, I like women. I mean, what? I mean, when was this ever a super conversation? Okay, a lot of people gay. Okay, what? And now what? Well, now what? Now you want your own America or something? What? You feel what I'm saying?
It's becoming the heart desires of people these days.
No, it's
whatever your heart desire.
It's all about
it's deemed to. No, hold on. It's like whatever your heart desire. That's what people fall for, and that's what's gonna stand. Whether you like it this way, that way, rocket, happy, glad, sad, rainbow, alphabet. You know, it's just like whatever you desire, it becomes sexual, like you said.
Yeah.
That's what people desire.
Right.
That's the world we're living in today. We gotta be careful.
What Angela said.
I agree. Leave something left to the imagination. Feel the need to be relevant.
Right. I mean, that's all that is. Like, okay. When I look at it, if I'm looking at another person, you know what I'm saying? If all that your personality is I'm gay, then you lost. You have no personality. That you basically saying, I don't know how to talk to somebody. I got to flag around here, and this is what identifies me as a person. Okay, I can't hold a regular conversation with a person because only thing that I am is a gay person. What else do you do? I associate with gay rights and gay equality. Okay, what else you do? What else do you do? You know what I'm saying? And then and I'm like, it's like a movement is about nothing. I mean, if everybody gay
Lost
and
cause.
they got gay mafia and everything now, ain't this really a whole and this why I feel like they got on the dude Andrew Tate. He woke up a lot of boys that just want to be straight, want to like girls, want to have nice cars, want to work out. What it is it showed them that the whole world wasn't gay. It is some boys that want to have old school roles, want to go back old school, just like the men that grew up long. See, they been hid. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then you hype up one set of generation, and it's like anything. It's the same thing that happened to women in the 70s. Okay, men was hyped up, right? So women was under men, and all they was thinking about, wait till we get on top. You feel what I'm saying? So what they don't realize is when you boil in this kind of way, and you making everything about the LBG and all this gay, so all you doing is building an anti-movement underneath all that. You feel what I'm saying?
I got you.
And people don't realize that's why you have so many dudes four-wheeler riding, going to the country, doing some different things that other people don't want to be into. So they're just the opposite to get away from a certain element. You feel what I'm saying?
I got you.
So I mean, people don't realize it's a tit for a tat. And for every what every action is a reaction. You know what I'm saying? So when you try to push something on somebody, because they pushing pedophilia, they pushing all kind of stuff that people can actually see what's going on now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think people don't even realize how bad it might get. How bad it might get before it get better. Ruben say, the devil, bro. Okay. He said, back in our era, if you were gay, they put it in the closet. Yeah. but I'm gonna tell you, it was always gay people. But people didn't move like even my daughter gay. And what I told her, way back then, I just said just like this here. You ain't got to get no bald head. You ain't got to get no fade to be whoever you are. You feel what I'm saying? You just be who you are. And what's going on now is you need to be weird. Oh, you need to have the color hair. You need to do all this rainbow stuff. They trying to dress our little kids up. They making rainbow clothes and this. And now we're getting the pushback. Walmart and all these Bud Lights. They tried to make a Bud Light commercial. Some dude tried to do. They stopped buying Bud Light. So now it's an anti-push. Like if they push too much in a certain area, now you got people boycotting, saying I ain't gonna buy y'all product no more. So now it's about the money too. Now,
Yeah.
now you got the sponsors with the this supposed been gay month, right, or something like that, right? Is it this month?
Right. This month, June.
Okay. Guess what? All them big TV thing, Targets, and all them who were pushing it last year, they being quiet this year because they lost money. See, everything is all about the money when it's said and done. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, I know it is, because even the place in where I'm employed, they have set aside this month for Pride Month.
Right.
There are so many programs that they're offering. They're doing special events for it. There has even been a coworker to have a baby shower. She and her girlfriend are adopting a child, well, her wife, they're adopting a child. So they're doing an open baby shower for the month of June because it's Pride Month.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I just feel like we going into a slippery slope, and I think it gonna bring out. We always think it bring out the best, but it gonna bring out the worst in us too.
Well, hey, get yourself in order. That's all I got to say. Either way.
Yeah,
Look at you.
they try they try to
You
help
ain't no good.
Miami come back.
All right. I know,
Really,
right?
they trying. They don't want to be. What the hell? Oh, he kicked the man in the.
Wait a minute now. Everybody can't see your TV.
Man, I hope they look at that, man. Oh, they challenge it because the man kicked it. That's an unnatural move. The man kicked his foot out and kicked the man in the net.
Well, we don't see that. Back to the show.
All right, come on with it.
So, is an idea more than just sex? So, if you're thinking about an ideal woman, is it more than just the sex about her?
Yeah, yeah.
But
It's,
sex is a quality,
it,
right? Tell the truth.
I think no, I think it's according on exactly what the man looking for because you got couples that been together 50, 60 years and ain't had sex in the last 20 years and ain't mad at each other. No, I'm just saying older couples, like you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
like they tired of it. Okay.
Not tired of it. I'm just saying sometimes
I'm
sometimes
saying that got to be the only reason. I
sometimes
didn't see.
Kate and the see Alice's wasn't working as good as
Man, I see old people around here getting it in, baby. I don't know what you talking about.
that cause of pills. I bet you 20 40, 30 years ago they couldn't get it in like that.
Angela said, in our era, they were solving about what they were doing and how they were moving. They didn't approach you or anything or nothing. Now they comfortable enough to approach you, and some tell you what role you play. They don't care nothing about it. They demand that you respect them.
Yeah,
They demand that you respect.
right.
They do.
But guess what? In whatever action is a reaction because, like I say, they demand of respect. Gonna turn around and people gonna want respect on the other side too.
But look, like today, was it today or yesterday? My nephew, he's like a reporter, and he was interviewing this person for this month, which is Pride Month.
Mhm.
Talking to this person, had a whole girl name. He thought he was interviewing a woman. And I was like, did you know you was interviewing a man? My nephew's like, no. So I told him just hide this and just look at this, type of thing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my goodness. You can't tell anymore because men are looking like women are looking like men. Like they take on these gestures of being a part of this that it have to change you as a person. So anything that I have to be a part of that it has to change me as a person. I don't know if that's what I want to be a part of.
And I get that because I think we headed down a slippery slope where I feel like individuality is over with. I think it's a train of mind where the big people trying to push everybody a certain kind of way, like cows. You know what I'm saying?
Like they move
Yeah,
together.
it's like when you remember you like I'm the black sheep of the bunch. It was
Mhm.
cool to be different. And now it's like everybody pushing to be same. Everybody pushing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's stuff that's kind of unreal. It's not really a real deal thing. So
Not anymore. Yeah, Angela said it's to be her mind. Now she care for her kids and family, how she keeps a home, her respect for you and others, how she takes care of the business. Most of all, how she carries herself in public and in private.
Mm.
Because we have a lot of people that put on their persona for the public eye. It's a lot of people that move that way.
Mm.
Who says straight to hell?
Yeah, because it's just being a certain kind of thing that I mean, it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's very different, and I think we got to get to the point that we got to understand it's different, and we basically have to. I think the world done got to a place that a lot of people are being led, and it's not really no leaders anymore. I don't think people think for themselves or nothing like that. I think it's repetitive where, like somebody's telling you to dislike somebody. Somebody's telling you, you know what I'm saying? It's like even social media, you be like, oh, you get people, oh, I hate the Kardashians. Oh, I hate the Lakers. Oh, I hate all these teams. And you be like, why do you really hate them? You know what I'm saying? Like, why
Yeah.
do you truly hate them? And they don't know. They just know they don't like them, and that's because of a social media presence, or this person tell you not to like this, and I think that's what's happening to the family. Like sometimes a lot of ladies are so influenced that it kind of be like, do you really? I mean, like, it's like, do you really kind of really think like that, or do it got you thinking like that? Like, do society got you thinking like that? Like, the being,
Yeah, things you go through.
being depressed. Are you really depressed, or society saying because you ain't got this,
Right.
you
That
depressed?
you're facing that.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, if you're not this, if you're not happy like this, some people don't want certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
I agree. I agree. Moving on while you picking at the game, that part.
yeah.
So does kindness allow a man to take advantage of the kind-hearted woman? So you're having an ideal woman that's being nice, the things that men say they want somebody being nice and kind. So when a woman does that, does that put a mind state to take advantage of the kindness that you're being given?
I just think I don't think kindness is a weakness. I think like kind women usually attract good good type men, kind of men. I think what it is we have this thing. A lot of people who feel like they can, not really can. A lot of people feel like they good women and all that, not really good women. I think a lot of people just see, because let me tell you what happens sometimes. What you hear sometimes, that echo in your what's name, is not reality. It's your reality. See, a lot of people will sit up there and say, "Oh, I'm a good woman," and then you be like, "Oh, who is your boyfriend, or man? I don't have no man." Well, who telling you a good woman? Like you got a significant other, like he telling you every day that you a good woman. Like, who you being good to? You know what I'm saying? Like you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who are you actually being good to? And I think that's something we get into sometimes. Like, who are you actually being good to when people say you're a good person or whatever. And I
Mm.
it's over with. It's finna be over with. They got to file. Yeah, but yeah, they're gonna have to file it. Yeah, it's
But it's just 1 point, right?
yeah, but Denver got the ball. Miami got the foul. He passed it. Butler passed it, and dude ripped him. So, what Angela see?
Angela say, yes, indeed. Feel the need to prove themselves, so ain't no way possible they could love themselves and most definitely most content with themselves. Just exist to be accepted. Sad way to live your life. There are so many people living that way.
Uh-oh.
Like Tyler Perry and Madea. Do you understand the narrative? Because it's very funny.
Well, I kind of like I used like I always enjoyed Tyler Perry movies, even though I didn't enjoy the
Grandma in the Dress.
yeah, well, but see what it was the opposite of he was trying to portray the opposite of what people took out of it. He was trying to say how ghetto it was for you to be in here, you know, doing this loudmouth, this ranting, waving your gun and acting all ghetto. He was trying to tell you how ghetto, you know,
Yeah,
women and became with the cigarette in the mouth and waving their gun and acting all manly. I beat everybody booty and all that old type of stuff like they're a 6'4" man. He dressed up in a 6'4" woman outfit. What I'm saying is, if you that big and this, you probably can talk to me in a certain way. But these women be running around here $120, or even if they 200, they can't even do one push-up. And I ain't talking crazy. Every joker had Tom, Dick, and Harry around here like they can whoop everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that be the problem. Like I told the joker, just like this here, like I put a post up today. Like sometimes you just got to stay in your lane, you know, as a woman sometimes, because it takes a dark place sometimes to even be a man. And I don't think women realize how dark some men think sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like how close see women look at stuff and they don't realize how close, like when a man think about certain thing, how close he might think about, you know, actually, you know, maybe hurting somebody or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm dead serious though. You know what I'm saying?
I know, and that's what's something, you know.
Yeah. I don't think like I tell people all the time, men are on a level like men is the one that go out here and knocking off whole families and stuff like that when they get mad and all kind of crazy stuff. See, women they shooting at another woman, this and that, and if somebody shoot back, they ducking behind car. I mean, you got men out here like Luke Skywalker jumping out here like, you know, I ain't never seen what's name where a woman I seen on video a woman get out at a gas station and with a machine gun start shooting back at people. You know what I'm saying? Right. Now you done seen it on a lot of video where dudes shooting up each other's car and all that. And you don't see that same level of violence to a woman. That's why I tell women all the time.
No, like, we're soft. We can.
I know. I tell women all the time. Like back in the day, people don't even realize. Yeah, it's over. Then we finna knock this out. Hey, but like I said, people don't realize.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, people.
Oh yeah, it's over with.
Yeah, people don't realize back in the day how men. You know how dangerous men actually was on every level. Like I tell them, from the Army, you know, Navy, Marines, all this was very dangerous men. Football players, basketball players. That's why I say, like women always talk about this equality, just like they were just talking about soccer finna become equal pay, some kind of equal pay in soccer now. Okay,
Oh,
but
it's
guess what
over
they
with.
but guess what they talking about doing? Putting both of them together, like, well, women have to compete against men, and men in a way. And what I'm saying is, if you do that, you're gonna go down a rocky road, cause just like I say, why have a WNBA? See, National Basketball League don't mean women. It just means National Basketball Association. That means everybody can go in there. So if women want to integrate with 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 men basketball, that'll be an easy win for most men games, especially for the soccer team. At least we'll know they'll win 16 games or how many teams that the women got. Because people don't realize if women want to go down this rocky road, they would never win championships no more. They would never be Olympic. What's nice? If we bring this down, well, women just competing against men, they don't have the same bone structure, the
No, the
muscle.
strength.
They don't. Our hands are 5 to 10 times more stronger than a woman. They don't even understand none of this stuff when they say, "Oh, it's equal. We're equal in every way." Man, let me tell you something. Women always want to be equal until they get punched in the mouth. No, I'm just real talk. I remember talking to somebody the other day, and they was all on this equality stuff. And then when I started talking about punching people in the mouth, she started talking about, but it's a woman though. Hold on, player. That woman stuff supposed to be out the door, don't it? You feel what I'm saying? It supposed to be just freedom is equality. Feminist. I believe a woman can do anything a man can do, but at the same time, I'm gonna look at a woman just like I look at a weak man. They all got their place though. Cause guess what? These weak men that can't compete against high level men. Guess what they do? They put on a wig and they go compete against women.
Hey, that leads to the Ruben question.
Um,
The Ruben said, "Bro, for $1 million, would you play that part for my deal with a dress and a wig on?
nah, I'm not ever putting no
You
dress.
want to do it for $1 million?
No,
So money couldn't buy you into doing that."
Not for a cousin. See, that's one thing I always respect about Denzel. He drew the line in the sand and he ain't never crossed over. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of actors crossed over to get where they was. Dave Chappelle and Denzel is two actors that I ain't seen cross that line to get where they at. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think you have to be, shots out to people like Kevin Hart, Martin Lawrence. They might have had to do what they had to do to get where they want. But shots out to the men that don't cross that line, that ain't gonna cross that line, and refuse to cross that line.
What do you think about there's like some type of fundraiser that they have men in Jackson to walk in heels? Would you do that?
We had that on this show one time. Hell no.
I know. Okay, that's what I'm
Let me tell you something. I punch it. If a dude came up to me and asked me to be a part of something like that, I'd probably punch him in his mouth. I'm just telling you the truth.
Oh my
If a dude, I would expect there's some woman stuff to come to a man and ask a man to walk in some high heels or a dress or this and that. If another dude asked me something like that, I'd probably punch him in his face right then, because that is a violation.
violence.
No, that's a violation. You know what I'm saying? That's a violation of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's a violation.
Shout out to Denver Nuggets. They
Denver
got
Nuggets.
this thing
Denver Nuggets.
with the big ring.
Did they call that timeout as it officially over?
It's over. 94-89.
Okay. I knew it was going to be over.
It's over with.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jimmy. I was pushing for you.
I knew that was going to happen.
I was just hoping.
All right, go ahead.
Angela said, "Bro, I'm 6'4" and I'm going to protect me and mine." Angela, you 6'4" for real?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, but I know when and how to move. I'm humble, we need to be, and conduct myself in a manner that demands respect, without frowns, being loud and aggressive. Those be the ones that need to be seen and heard, not going to fan flies off. So you would not be the tail of a donkey. That
Hello.
part.
There you go.
Now, bro. Too hard for that role. He would be kicking rocks in the movie. That's absolutely never going to happen. They better know what they're doing. Ah,
I'll tell you. I don't care
I
what.
would love if you had on a dress.
Nah.
You wouldn't even be able to close your legs and walk in the heels.
Let me
You'd
tell
be
you
still
something.
pimping
Let me
or
tell
something.
It is.
That would be
Look. It
terrible.
is no reason to even imagine that. The person, look. I can see myself, Dave Chappelle. I can see them putting a dress in my trailer.
Wardrobe room.
And the person that come up to me and ask me to wear the dress, oh yeah, you finna get skull drugged up in here. You don't even do that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then Dave Chappelle was a straight Muslim, and they asked him to do that. You know what I'm saying? He a Muslim.
Wear a dress?
Yeah, they asked Dave Chappelle to wear a dress.
For what?
In a robe. In
Oh,
the Blue
wow.
Street. In Blue Street, when they played Blue Street.
Okay.
They asked him on one of them things, tried to get him to wear a dress, talking about breaking out of jail or something. It's funny. They said all the big actors done did it before. And he said, well, if all the big actors did it, it's I can be funny. I can just be regular funny.
And to say, yes, she is 6'4", 275 solid, and I don't play the radio. I don't play the radio, period, but I stay in my lane. Okay.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah.
Look.
And then one thing about it,
quiet.
I always respected all that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been a good one thing I can say, and that's what I like about doing the show. I just like that I can get on here and just try to be me, and my opinions are just my opinions.
Right.
And I understand everybody got their own opinion, and I don't because I'm good with everybody, gay, straight, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying in so many words, thing is still birds of a feather flock together. Like I might go shoot pool. Okay, people who are at the pool hall and hang out at the pool hall, them the same kind of people that be around people who shoot pool. You feel what I'm saying? Like a pool shooter and a dancer is two different people, probably sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So a person that like doing certain things, they go to places that do that certain thing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about that even with the posts. The posts people make, they might laugh it off and ha and act like they don't like it, this and that. But deep down, whatever you post,
that's their little inside passion.
Anything you post on social media, it will kind of somebody gonna look at it and feel like
and identify
you identify with this a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And see, that's why I know when I post stuff, and maybe I might post some stuff that might say, you know, women need to be better or men need to be better, and they might say, okay, he being a little opinionated. But see, I feel just the opposite. Somebody who with no opinion, who are they? When you ain't got no opinion, you don't care. When I ask even gay people, like, what do you stand with this issue or this issue? Anytime a person come to me and they don't stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how it is. When a person just come out here and say, oh, you should live life how you want to live, shut the fuck up. I don't even want to talk.
But you know, they're reverting to the word of free.
Right.
I'm just a butterfly. I'm free. Free from what?
Freedom ain't free.
No, you gotta pay that.
Wow, Joe out here playing and running around here naked and stuff. And people around here armed up and what's the name to defend the country with their life, while people just going out here and doing all this stuff and mad because they want everybody to be soft. But guess what? If the world came to tyranny, all this old, let me tell you something. If the lights went out tomorrow in the food, I'm just gonna do this. If the lights went out, fuck everything else. Lights went out. So that means cameras and all that kind of stuff. Just imagine if lights went out. You just had only certain people maybe have solar panels or whatever for got some lights. But the major lights, all of them went out, all around Roswell. This would be a different world. It'll be tyranny around here. It'll be people making fire.
Just like this weekend, people lost power.
Yeah, it'll be people taking people's houses and everything, cars, all that. Police couldn't move how they want to move because what? You can't keep the jail locked. The power gone. Everybody got to get out of jail. All that. I mean, people don't even realize the level of the kind of man it would create out here. See, people sit here and they laugh and stuff when they see the Walking Dead, but just think about the Walking Dead with just regular people. You know what I'm saying? Like it's regular, and you got to fight for everything: food, killing each other, all this town separating and this and that. You know, this would be a totally different world. And guess what? You think people gonna be worried about what sex you like?
Oh no! and you be thinking yourself about survival.
And that's what I'm saying.
What can I do to make it?
Right. Some people so busy about the wrong things.
Hey Kim, Miss Kimberly Goliath is present. She said, "Good evening, everyone."
Yep. Look at it. Yep. And Denver takes it. Hello, everybody. What up, man? Yeah, I had already put their funeral up on my page and all that stuff. So I already knew they were gone. I knew it. I knew they wasn't gonna win, but they won game while they were talking all that mess about the Lakers getting swept. I said, yeah, I got that lucky one game. I ain't gonna get nothing new. Nothing new. I just think people don't even realize how good Denver really is. Like they don't have a lot of weaknesses. They got a full team. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know.
Yep. And so I respect people where they're at without judgment. And if I can help you, I'm willing to. But I will not be taken advantage of because they won't like me when I'm angry. Don't be angry.
That part.
Don't give it to them, boo. Don't give it to them. Let them have it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So at this time on the show, the Heat are at the playoffs. Denver has won it all. I am reporting live. Okay.
So what did Miami? What?
All them Heat fans, they were steady tell me.
What a Heat party was tonight. That's what I'm trying to see.
Yeah, it ain't over yet.
We know it is now.
It's still a big man's game.
It is now. It's over with. But I can't say y'all tried to fight tonight, but it just didn't happen. Yeah. Well, it's over.
I mean, it was good. It was sweet. They had a good mixture of people, young, old, and then it's rightfully a young team. It ain't really no super veterans on their team. I think they
old. For Nuggets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. They got all new. They got the new NBA for next year or two.
Nah.
Oh yeah, I think they'll do it again. I'm just sick of the Warriors. I forget them. Them days over with.
I think it's so hard to do that, over and over because, like, the Suns gonna reload a little bit, and they got Kevin Durant and Booker, them two high-level scorers. They already getting rid of Chris Paul, and they gonna add something.
Oh, they are. Oh, I didn't see that. They need to.
They already told Chris
He
Paul.
the one needs to go home. Stop talking about LeBron needs to retire. Chris,
Said
you
Chris
go
Paul
home.
gonna be 38 too or something like that. So Chris
He the
Paul,
one. He show his signs of age.
look, every playoff he on the bench.
He need to be. He gonna mess some stuff up.
Yeah, but yeah, I just like I just think a whole lot of I don't think a whole lot of teams they're going because I think you know, even Memphis Grizzlies gonna be better next year and stuff like that. You know, it's according on how they bounce back on all this drama, you know, that's going on. But I think that you know NBA has changed. You know what I'm saying? Because we got that new boy coming in, we got a whole new crop going at 7'5" boy. For the Spurs, Spurs finna be back on top. They got a 7'5" dude that's shooting fadeaway 3-pointer,
Oh,
one legged 3-pointer. They say he the next LeBron James coming up in this.
oh Lord.
Yeah, they got a unicorn coming up in here. Something they ain't never seen. A 7'3", 7'3" without shoes, and he, you know, dribble and shoot the three. He like a hybrid Kevin Durant on drugs. Okay.
Where's he from?
France. He's from overseas. I think
That's what I'm saying. It had to be another country.
I think either Paris or French or something
Oh,
like that.
okay.
And
I haven't seen it. I haven't been watching TV for a while. I've been taking a break.
yeah, but it's go NBA getting different. See, that's one thing about the NBA. You got a new crop of stars coming in every year, so it's not this team got it, you know, every year. You know what I'm saying? Like when the last time you seen a back to back?
It's been a while.
Since COVID. That's the last back to back championship. When Kobe
The Warriors hadn't had one.
Oh, you know what? They did have a back to back.
They had a back to back. I know.
Oh, you know what? Wasn't they had a back to back too? Miami. When LeBron was there.
Oh, when he was there.
Okay, but
Wayne.
I guess that's the last three-peat Kobe. But the back to back, let me see. Warriors ain't had a back to back. I mean, they had one back to back with Durant them 2 years. Other than that, I think I'm thinking most teams can't even stay together after they win the championship, stuff like that. Because everybody go chasing their money then, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they like, okay, I got my ring. Now it's back to the bag. How much you say you gonna give me a year? 22 million. Nah, I ain't accepting the league minimum no more. I got my ring. I want some money. So I just think that's every good team breaks up like that a little bit. You know, people see their value and want to move up. You don't want to get that little money that you got because teams got a little wonder to get to get what they can get.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, back to this talking about the ideal woman. So, will we think she's being supportive, compassionate, and encouraging? Is that more important than body count?
Say it again. I think how we talk. I think men and women understand two different things. I think women sometimes think men don't care about body count, but if you ask a woman her body count, she gonna hesitate. So hesitation right there is you knowing it does matter. That hesitation, just like a woman hesitate about her age because sometimes they know that does matter. You know, like
No, that means she's trying to think of what age she needs to be then.
no, that's just women. Look, women know men like youthfulness, so a woman can be
whatever. Ain't nowhere I'm gonna meet no guy and be telling him I'm 25.
No, maybe not now, but I bet you when you was
I'm saying now.
29, you might have told me you were 25. Ah,
35 saying I was 25. I don't know
you
what
know what
you're
I'm
talking
saying?
about.
Like,
I was 40 saying I was 25 at one time.
and that's what
But
I'm
then
saying.
I realized I was okay with my age. Yeah, I wasn't run down, so I'm good. I'm 40, whatever, I'm good.
What has been said?
Hence said that part where he is from. It seems like the NBA has been overtaken by all these un-American athletes.
Well, I think it's not that they taking over. I think like some of these people from overseas do work harder, or sometimes they more of
They be more committed
a team player.
and be
Sometimes
more
a
committed.
lot of people. What it is I heard even Kobe say because he was overseas too, and they teach more of the ball handling, everything it really take to be a total basketball player is being taught across seas, and everybody here is like a human highlight. They just want to be a highlight film and
Like
get
a
popular,
superstar.
yeah, and get the bag. That's all
Mhm.
it's about. Just like Zion, Zion right now, shit,
Williams?
yeah, he should only eat once a day. He should have the best. He should have him a trainer that keep him down. You don't get the bag like that and start messing up like that. I mean, he should be way lighter than he is, and he should be a dominant figure in the NBA. You know,
He losing his dope. What he's not doing.
well they got him under a weight management thing. Like he can only go like so many pounds over. He get like it goes bad on his contract. They sign him a new contract where they can take money from him and stuff like that if he
From
over
gaining weight.
because
Because he probably eating anything and
that's
that
his
beast
problem.
in him feel like he can do whatever.
Right. That been his problem since he been in the league. Him it been the weight and messing with these hookers and Durant messing with these hookers and guns. So hey, both of them got problems, and they supposed been
Juicy got him
both
crazy.
of them supposed been the face of the league, that old type of stuff. And I think the Lakers, who I would go after if I was the Lakers, I'd do whatever to get what's that dude we had earlier? The long skin dude in the Pelicans.
Ingram.
Yeah. I think we ought to get Ingram back because I think we should have never let him go. He was that person that I wanted on the team a long time ago. I think he more dedicated and he more focused on just being a team player and being great. And
Always have been. His demeanor has not changed.
right, he'll just sit there and lost, win. He the same dude,
The same person.
Yeah.
Unemotional. You don't see any reaction out of him.
And
Never have.
And I think you got to be like that. And it's the same thing with old boy winning tonight. The Denver Nuggets. He ain't really on all that old rah-rah and all that. I mean, the man want to be great. He doing stuff that ain't been done in the league before. You know what I'm saying? And people gonna look at big men again because of him. It's so important to have somebody down there that can score in that paint and can knock down a free throw.
Okay. Rhonda said, I don't have to hesitate about nobody count. And then you have to think about, like, just say, for instance, if I had body count, my number, right?
Yeah.
So whatever my number is, just think about the number of people who I share myself with, who they're with. So does that increase your body count?
No.
They're touching on you and you don't share that stuff, you don't count that too.
No.
See, I'm a person, I look into that. Like, just say,
No.
for instance, I got my count, what I directly did, but then the person that I was kicking it with, what they did, we sharing all this hot sauce. Just nasty.
Because
Nasty.
I used to look like this here. I'd be like, well, a man that use rubbers all the time, do that lower his body count?
Nah, you got syrup on you still. It passed the little
Hurt. So
color.
that mean if you play and
It's
look,
sticky. It's sticky.
so even if you just played in it, you did it.
It's on your hand. You got it. Smell it. It's there. You touched it.
So that means if you touch your whole car,
Whenever you turn the water on and test it, you did that. It's on you. It's your count. You got some soul searching. It's soaking to your fingers. Even all of that.
I guess. I'm just gonna let you have that. Miss Soul searching.
Yeah, soul touching. So does it matter that we have to have the same values as men to be ideal? The ideal woman. So we have to be almost on the same level. Like how they say, get up on my level. Do we have to move like the person that we're considering or that they're considering us as idea? Do we all have to be on the same level?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think when it comes to that, you have to be on the same kind of level
Of what?
of movement. I mean, anybody you involved with, y'all got to have a certain kind of level type thing going, because like I said, everybody got different type of people. Because one thing I realized long time ago, I remember watching two crackheads walk down the street holding hands and kissing and this and that. I said they is happy. So it's like whoever you choose to be happy with, as long as y'all on that same path and y'all happy, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Making
So
the next man rich.
because he like what would probably not do it for me might make the next man happy. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So I can't speak on another man because I don't know what his qualifications. His
Right.
qualification might be lower, might be higher,
Mhm.
or it don't really matter. Like with me, when I look at somebody that might smoke weed, I don't look at it if I don't smoke weed, I don't look at it as I'm better than them or something like that.
Right.
Just do different things.
You just move different. That's
Right.
all it
So
is.
if you move different, you need a person that move like you. If I sneak around, if I'm a cat burglar, I'm gonna have people around me that cat burglars.
Cat burglars too. Holes of a feather flock together.
Right. Just like back in the day, the hood, when dude was gang banging and going to jail, they used to have gangster chicks. You know what I'm saying? And they be like, "Oh yeah."
You didn't hear what I said.
What?
I said holes of a feather flock together. You like, yeah, right.
Well, I think that's on every level. Birds flock together on every level. I think what sometimes people tend to do is think they different than the people they're around, and people don't realize whoever you're around, it got to be some similarity somewhere for you to
some
even
level ground or compatibility.
Right.
It works.
Now,
I don't move like my boy. I don't move like my girl. It's something to draw you all together.
Right.
Maybe it's your interest.
Right. Or maybe it's just sometimes like two people might like dancing, might like cars, I'm just saying stuff draws people together. This right here might draw people together.
So it don't always mean women.
It don't always.
If you hung with your boy that like women, had a lot of women, because you hang with him, it doesn't mean that that's the only draw that draw.
Right. Because I done seen plenty of faithful men, this and that, hang out with the homies, they're doing all kind of stuff, but then they be like, "Oh, I see what y'all finna do. I'm gone. See y'all later. Peace." You know, they come around for they hour or two or whatever, and then they gone. I mean, people gone like see, sometimes it can be a means of the mind. 10 people can get together. It's just like people get out of work, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody might meet up at the store to get their beer and hang around the truck and talk.
Right.
But when it's really time to do what they really do, everybody start going in their own separate direction. You got this dude, he married, man, me and my wife going here, me and this one here, I'm going here. It don't mean that everybody's doing the same thing together. It just means that they meet up certain kind of way that draws all together. It could be the job. It could be the beer. It could just be the conversation. A lot of dudes just like hearing other dudes' conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like Muhammad Ali. Everywhere he talked, you know, he brought in a lot of people because they love hearing him talk. It don't mean that they ate once a day or they trained like him or they was just as much, because Muhammad Ali said in all that, he said the hardest thing to do is to stay away from these women and all that old type of stuff. And just because he did don't mean the next person did it. Malcolm X did it. Farrakhan did it.
MLK did it. We find out later, but he did it too.
Who?
MLK.
No, MLK snuck off a couple times. They got.
I found out later. I didn't hear about that back then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. But I mean, that's just like a lot. Well, I think with some of that stuff, it can be fabricated a little more than what it is too. Like he could have been close to doing, you know, like talking to somebody, this and that, and people take it out of context, take a picture. It's the same thing if you're in a club now, somebody take a picture of you talking to a girl, this and that. It just seems like you trying to get her down, this and that. It could have been innocent. Hey man, can I get a light? Can I, you know what I'm saying? It could have been anything, but that picture don't say that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how a lot of people lose their whole life and this and that. Because I feel like that's why I don't like that unconditional type love type thing. Because like if you can,
it's not in your nature.
If you can break up with somebody just for the thought of what they might have did, or you ain't got no proof, or it's just you really didn't
have proof.
Really didn't want to be with
even
them.
if you have proof,
right?
If this is somebody, everybody falls short,
right?
So just say, for instance, you with somebody, dude falls short. So do you walk away or do you work through it? So say, for instance, the woman falls short. Do you walk away or you work through it? No, the men are normally gonna walk away if she falls short. Case closed. Because they can't handle it.
We
you can't handle what you dish out.
We expect a woman to be the better half. They said it.
The better half come in, then better half. You supposed to do better than me.
Listen, all through history, they said woman is my better half, and now that
she your equal half. Equality. Ain't that what you said? Everybody doing everything. She want to be
more like her man. Nah, player. You supposed to be the better half.
And let him be nothing. Ain't that some junk? If you don't shut up. Hester said there really shouldn't be a limit on the amount of women or women that an individual had. But I would be more subject to look at the amount of kids that person has produced. If a woman has 6 kids, if all those kids are by the same man, it would be compared to having a pure woman. But if she has 6 kids to the 6th power, and meaning 6 different fathers, there's going to be a problem. Really? And it's so sad, but they think like that. I'm sitting here. I had a whole conversation with guys about things like this, and it's amazing that we think different than men. That's why often I ask from a man perspective.
Yeah.
I want to hear from the man perspective. Tell us what we need to do, how we need to roll a rock, you know.
Don't forget to like and share. But yeah, I just think just like anything, um, we we as men, like you said, it can be um, you know, to a woman, over a 10-year period, if she have three baby daddy, it don't seem like much. And it probably shouldn't be, put in a detrimental. But see, to a man outside, it's like it's not the whole point of the three different baby daddy. It's the point of having to deal with them three different baby daddies
Oh.
for the next 18 to so years while her kids grow up. And you seeing this man come through, go to graduation and this and that. And that's why I say it's a hard sell on the
But
on the
why couldn't he go? He's
no,
the father.
listen, get my
Okay.
content. So that's why it's a hard sell for a stepdaddy, because if the child has a good relationship with their daddy, that means you still got a so-called dad in the life the whole time you're in life. So really, you in a relationship with your girl and three baby daddies and the children. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is your family. You feel what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So I think like a lot of men can deal with the one, the two, but when it get to three, four baby daddies, stuff like that, it's a lot to ask for a man that not invested. If he ain't got no child by, you know what I'm saying? All her children by other people, she can't even make no children by him. It'd be something else if she had three children and you the fourth baby daddy, and then you with her and you raising something with her. But I think the whole point of you walking into a ready-made family and you just audition, and then sometimes the man is looked at just like a supplier of ends of money
Mhm.
or resources, and it's saying like that. Like I remember a dude making a stepdaddy video. He was saying how he had been in the girl life since she was young, and soon as she uh,
Getting married.
married,
The dad show up to give her away.
to give her away, and they made the stuff of what he eat, and they wanted him to still pay for the wedding. That
No way in the world.
they had food in there that he was allergic to, and I was like, wow. And
That
then
was
he said,
very
when he
inconsiderate.
said he wasn't paying for no wedding, then all of a sudden it was you know what I'm saying? Like, that's
Hmm.
what I'm saying.
Let your daddy do
The
it.
disrespect is
But
is
that's only if the man allowed that to happen.
he had bought
If
a
you
car.
stand your, if you stand your ground, that wouldn't happen. There's
I
no
think
way if this man helped raise my child
I think sometimes
and
attachment. I mean, it's a natural attachment sometimes between the child and a father that will still come back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Because that person looking in the mirror, he cannot deny that they look like this person, not you. You know what I'm saying? People don't even realize that attachment just by people looking like each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they be like, "Oh, you look just like your daddy." Who is that dude there? You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't even realize what like a certain kind of stepdaddy would go through. You know what I'm saying? Like, just somebody looking at you wondering who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Let me
Like,
tell you, I know it's terrible if the stepdad like is around, and when the real dad come, people in the family like, who is that man? They don't even know the real daddy.
that. But you
They
know what?
didn't know that
That
wasn't
just
your daddy.
that probably just means that's a good relationship. All right, go ahead.
I said that part, having to deal with different fathers, and a woman shouldn't have to deal with that either.
Right.
That's true. He said instead of being that stepdad, that stepped up. It seemed like It seems like we're always getting stepped on. Oh wow.
Right. I mean, he right. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. It's easy for a woman to, to say, what a stepdaddy go through or this and
Because
that.
we don't know.
Right. Because people don't realize, even when I think of the age I became and the women I've dated and all the stepchildren and this
You
and that,
got a lot of children out there, dog.
that you go and you meet and you be a part of their lives for, how they say, a season or like like the preacher say, hey, he was there for a season. And see, all they talking about is stepdaddies. That's all. Because think about it, the real daddy is going to be there for 18, 20 years regardless,
Right. Has to.
or life, regardless. See, the stepdaddy is the only one that's really relegated to seasons, because one day he mess up, it's over with. And then he just separated from the whole family because he has no ties. Like, she can just up and say, you know what, I'm moving to Atlanta. It's over with. He ain't gonna never see the kids no more. They ain't gonna stay in touch. They gonna change phone number about 3-4 times. He ain't gonna get it, and it's over with. It's over with. Ain't no family, grandma gonna get in touch with him. Oh, I know you ain't the real daddy, but that's where they staying at now. That ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
I
So,
mean, but there are guys that have made those type of impacts where family has stayed in touch with stepdads.
yeah.
Very few, but it happens. So just don't knock it all
Well,
away.
see,
It's possible.
like I tell you, me and Handsome, we talking about the part about the real stuff. Go ahead.
He said, "Oh, the worst part. At income tax time, she letting him and other folks claim them on their taxes.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
you watch,
crazy.
and I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you that, and you watch this stuff too. Like, I remember the same thing, the daddy carrying this child, and she carrying these, she might have 3 children or 4 children. She can only claim so many and get so much.
Hmm.
You might let him claim a couple, and he give her like 700 or whatever, whatever arrangement that they done made out. But I'm just saying, like, it
Ain't no
happens.
way.
It happens, and if
I,
somebody
I'm
been
so
doing
surprised that it is still happening that way, but
something,
it's
but if
true.
somebody been doing something for so long, I think it just happened like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's what they used to.
And it's repetitive, and when you put yourself in a certain thing, I promise. Um, like, I'm speaking with housing. The worst part is all the stuff you done seen over the years. It's not no one woman that make you feel this certain kind of way. It's the combination of you being with this woman, and you seeing this trend go from
Everybody moving the same way.
here to here, because you never know how. See, let me tell you something. You never know how a woman gonna treat you till it's over with, until the relationship over with. See, why you there? Everything peaches and cream, but you don't know when the relationship over how bad she don't want to be a part of you no more.
Oh wow.
You understand what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, like someone, I don't even want to see your face no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, a woman can't go with that because y'all ain't seen it from dealing with certain women, how vindictive, a woman can be. It don't matter how much stuff you done poured, how many school clothes or whatever you done bought or whatever, how many times you fed them and took them out to eat or whatever. All that don't matter once she tired of you.
Mm.
Because think about it. If you just break up, I done seen women on Facebook break up with their man within 3 days of them breaking up, or talking maybe on for social media. I'm single again, this and that. Next thing I know, I can go through her pictures, and there's not a trace of her and that man ever existed together.
Oh wow.
I'm just saying. They'll throw up man all everywhere. That's why I mean, that's why I think it's better than to be respected in a way and cherished in a way. And once you let social media, to me, decides how you move or this and that, I just think it's just different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't think a lot of people even realize how bad it is just sometimes being a stepdaddy. Because if you've never been a stepdaddy, it's easy to sit up there and be like, oh, it's not so bad.
Mm-hmm.
So bad. What's
Until
it?
you go
Is
through
it
it.
like a person that ain't never been to jail? Oh, jail. You was just only there for a month. I know people that was there 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I give a damn what you saying. 5 hours was too damn long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, like people don't even understand that. There it is.
So when they block the block,
Yeah,
they block.
yeah. And then
Literally
that's
over
what I'm
with.
saying. It's oh well, you'll be. Let me tell you something, and I'm gonna tell you now. This is the worst truth about the stepdaddy type scenario. You could go from everything good to she feel a certain kind of way, and she can ghost you, and you can't never come around. You can't. She'll call the police on you just for showing up in the house, or let me tell you how women do it. They will wait before they break up with you till they get their money right. So they'll know that they can change their number, everything move, and you can't get in touch with them no kind of way. They already told their mom and daddy, "Oh, I don't mess with him no more. If he call you, don't give him where I stay at." Boom, you already like that. You feel what I'm saying? So anything that you think that you know, this stuff can be reshaped around you in a drop of a dime. And I done seen it happen too many times. So that's why what it is it's not that a man feels a certain kind of way about it. It's like you have to keep your man strong because this is a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
You
Because
feel
it
what
would
I'm saying?
happen.
Like women always say, oh no, you can't look at it like a man got to keep his man strong because this is always a possibility. People can sell you a dream. But till the relationship is over, you really don't know what type of woman you ever had till the relationship is over. Because I done seen relationship over and woman putting them in jail, doing this, doing scandalous stuff, talking about them, calling, oh, he little dick, oh, he did this. I mean, stuff that they just say some stuff just to hurt them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And this the person that you will holler, love you, boo, every day.
You
But
still saying I love you.
that's why I don't like that. I don't like that word love so much because saying somebody love them, love is a part of respect too. So you can't
So you
love.
saying love on the romantic level, just like now we are people, right?
Right.
So just like your partners or your friend girls, there's somebody that you love that you're okay to say that to. So you're saying love on the level that will make a person feel a certain type of way.
You had to repackage that and put it back out there for me. Cause
Okay.
go ahead.
You got friends, family, people that's in your circle you love.
Yeah.
They know you love me. I got mad love for you.
Right.
You may say it a different way.
Right.
Right, but you're talking about the love in the instance of a person one on one,
Right.
like girlfriend, I love you, boyfriend, I love you. That's what you mean.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't prescribe to that sometimes because like it can be so hurtful on the other side. I think once
But
people
once your action shows, it's different.
I think once is replicated over years and years and the bond becomes stronger. I think the
Right.
first start of stuff like that, I have no faith in stuff like that. Like
Really?
once you know a person a couple of days, this now a couple months, not even a year. Somebody tell me they love me, I'm like, yeah.
I love you. What you mean?
Will you love me the more? Okay. See, it's not.
Ask me
Not just
tomorrow, then I'll let you know.
There it is. There it is. That's why I don't like the word love. It'll change tomorrow. See, I gotta
Ask
ask
me
you
tomorrow. I'll let you
I
know.
ask you tomorrow. I might be blocked.
Ask me tomorrow. I'll let you know. Let me stop.
Be blocked on social media. I'll be like, oh man, I thought we was out.
Now we was alright. She blocked me.
I'm telling you, man. I mean, that's how it's so crazy because you have to think about it like that. Like women, that's their superpower sometimes. Ghost and block. Now, to ghost block somebody, because once you block them on certain things, it'll go down and block them off all kind of different meters. Yeah, you got the shit where you can block somebody. It'll tell you we blocking him on all kind of everywhere. They trying to everywhere.
Teach me something.
Yeah. I mean,
So Instagram, Snap, everything, right? TikTok, all this stuff.
It'll block you on everything. That's why if somebody that's why you know if somebody like you or they don't like you, because if they block you, see, a person will block you one day and they can unblock you and you can see them again and stuff like that. But if a person really just block you, and you block for a month or two, you might well
you
just
block. Like Hanson said, you block.
You might well delete their motherfucking number, period. I mean, shit. I mean, because I'm gonna tell you, I had some exes, and just because they thought that it was gonna be a back and forth thing, I just made sure I just took their number out of my phone, so I wouldn't even be tempted to call them, even if I wanted to.
You don't remember the numbers?
No. No.
So if you dial somebody's number, you don't know how to say 601-454-3311.
Maybe the first month, but after that, no. I'm just saying, like, you ain't gonna remember. I'm telling you, especially if it ain't no easy to remember number, like 0004.
But if you call it all the time, then it would become
no. I'm from the new generation. I just push a button. I don't look at the number and read out the number. Oh, there go the name. That's it. I don't even know two of my best friends' number by heart. I had to look at them.
Oh my goodness!
I'm just telling the truth.
I understand.
I would hope it'd be different, but I mean, this world we live in, man. Like, I don't even remember people's birthday. I have to look at my phone every morning.
Oh Lord!
It is what's my birthday.
Let's say a Leo are close to your day, huh?
Yeah, I know.
That's how I am. I know this person's day is before mine. I know this person's day is after mine.
Yeah, that's like Obama. Obama is a day after man, and Hulk Hogan is after man, and Kobe is after man.
No, Hulk Hogan. He's in August.
Yeah, he is August 28th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got them all down. I got them all. Then my brother Silver Dollar, he 31st. I know everybody's birthday. My boy Bruce.
You know my birthday?
Bruce is, you feel.
Okay.
See, I know all Leos. I know all Leos. I checked them out. Kane, he the second. My boy Nettie, he the first.
Check.
He the first. Yeah, I know all Leos. We be like, oh, okay, my bad. Yeah. But what else you got?
Well, listen, the last little thing I have, a person who accepts your past and encourages your future. So this is what I'm talking about when I'm saying got the body count. We're trying to get the other part. So I'm saying that the ideal person will be a person that accepts your past and encourages your future. Like they're not holding what you went through even before them or even with them. If it's past, it's past, and you just move forward and try to build forward. So I think that's an ideal person, but from a man perspective, is that one?
I feel like I feel like I can probably kind of deal with somebody past if I don't know they past.
Well, you better not ask.
I try not to ask. Hey, look, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be deadly honest right now. If you with a woman and say y'all been dating a year,
Okay.
and one of your homeboys, I just say, well, where have you found her diary? And she said, yeah, you looked in her diary. She been with 150 dudes. I can see myself like, wow.
But I bet you're gonna be 151. What you mean?
I already was 151. I'm just saying, if
I'm
I,
just saying, do dudes turn down being 151? No.
no. They don't turn down being 151, but they damn sure make it that she gonna have a 152 because he gonna be out of there. So I'm just telling you. I mean, I'm just saying, it's just certain dudes. You always got a special slow dude. No, I'm just no, you always got a dude that's willing to bite the bullet. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, she would like this here folk, you know what I'm saying? I know she ain't fuck half my time. I don't care nothing about that. Long as she my baby now. Fuck all them other niggas. You know, my cousin Lil Rick, fuck him too.
Wait a minute now. Stop it.
Oh no, if you done fucked enough, you done dipped in the family.
In
I'm
the
just
family.
saying, a woman, think about it, a woman done fucked that many, a dude. It ain't that many kin folks she got. Somebody kin to somebody around this month.
They probably just know somebody.
Distant cousins or something. Not, especially not no small town.
I know, right?
All right, come on with it. JJ in the his heels.
What's up, Jay? Jay said, love is conditional. That's why people grow in love and grow out of love. Love is serving degrees and it's depending on our actions. The same way a baby's health grow is a reflection of the guardian giving care.
I agree with that.
Ken said, what if their body count is of these who you see every day at church, work, or just living in the same area?
Right. See, and then that's different.
Yeah.
Like that'll be harder for a woman. She not like he done fuck with Susie and what's not. You know how like people work together and they found out he done already hit
Man, go to church together.
All kind of stuff. And that right there would be hard enough just to overcome. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, and it's same thing. Like even if a man, if he got them dealing with a woman and he realized the church she go to, she's fuck with somebody in that church. You know what I'm saying? It'd be the same thing.
Church deacon, what you gonna do?
Yeah, and that's why when it come to churches, sometimes when they have the intermittent churches, most time the man only way a lot of that stuff work is the man sometimes pull her out of church and put him in his church with him or his family church or something like that. Because don't no man want her going to the single woman church. You know what I'm saying? Like I be listening to certain things sometimes, how some women go to certain churches and they like to get it on gang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go to the women's conference for single women. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like Hanson said that part, he said the pastor. Oh,
right. And people don't understand that be the worst thing. Like a woman would say, we used to date, but I don't mess with him. We still go to the same church. It just something about it. Sometimes they rub a territorial man in the wrong kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like anything, both ways. A a woman might feel a certain kind of way if a man did something in church, but a man even feel even a more certain way if a woman into a church, especially she into it hard, and then the other dude spend a lot of time with her too. So it could be the same way, just like a choir member or something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, it just rough. I think we covered pretty good. I'm so excited about the subject tomorrow. I just think it's gonna be a good little old subject tomorrow too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready to see what you got to say. It's Petty Tuesday. We know you coming with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a nice show because I came with some good little topics. I think it's gonna be an eye opener. Once people realize, a lot of stuff what they post and what stuff kind of say about each individual, how they move, what they care
Yeah.
about in life. I mean, all this stuff is reflecting in your post, whether you know it or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
I'll tell you another thing. I can tell you when and this gonna sound crazy. I can tell you when I know women have lost respect for straight men. I can look at their posts and I can look at so many gay dudes, funny dudes, that type of they laugh at dudes. Yeah, they put stuff up there to really kind of be like a joke. They don't really take men serious. You know what I'm saying? And men kind of reflect on that. You don't really get a strong type of man and you move like this. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That man gonna want you to move with him. And if you move with him, you can't bring them along with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he gonna cancel out the weakness. When all this weak stuff out, that ain't gonna be in the same room with him. He gonna call people out this and that. So if you want a strong man and you move in a weaker type area, that gonna cancel out. You know what I'm saying? Is it you
Mm-hmm.
gonna be with this strong man or you gonna be with these weak people? Which one your choice?
Right.
Yeah. Wow. Come on, JJ.
Here come the preacher late. He said, I don't know, really. I hardly care what a woman done before me. I have met straight hoes who fell in love, changed their life, give up bad habits, and sacrifice their lives because they love a ninja so much. Rest in peace, Queen woman react differently for different men. Okay.
Yeah. But
Rest in peace, Queen. Oh, so she dead.
I ain't gonna even go there with you. But I just feel like I just feel like not caring what somebody did before you is not caring. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna care what type of woman
You
is.
sure will.
Right.
I
But
can't.
you gotta think about it. What if you find out and you've been dating this girl 6 months, you find out she killed her last 3 husbands. You wanna get married?
Or she got salt and pepper on her cootie cat, and then you got a new girlfriend. You want to know if you got that fire too? It's serious.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, you can say you don't really care about what they did before you, but your
Your
past,
conscience will tell you
past
you need to
translate.
care.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and people don't realize that's why I be telling people all the time. It's not. It's not. Good women are not just sitting out on the market and not getting snatched up. That's a myth that women want to
I
portray.
know we're not. What
Look,
you
they,
mean?
look, they want to portray this myth sometimes uh, because they not getting scooped up. You know what I'm saying? Like women that sometimes a person can portray themselves as being something, but they don't even know what that is. Because see, when somebody say, "Oh, I'm a good woman to who? How can you be single and be a good woman to somebody?" It just don't make sense. It's just like saying I'm a professional basketball player, but you ain't never played sport.
Really?
Oh, I can shoot. I got a Nintendo game. Nah, I'm just playing, but I'm just you feel what I'm saying though. Like people be announcing themselves or something because sometimes they just want to put this in their head that they is this, and they really, they know they not this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like sometimes you portraying something. It's like if you say it enough, then I start believing it. I start believing in myself. Oh yeah, I'm a good woman. Oh yeah, now what about 4 years ago? You running them streets every day, and then goddamn, and then that's what happens sometimes. That's why a lot of women leave their town. They go to other towns. I need a fresh start. Yeah, you need a fresh start because you done ran around in your town little tough. Okay.
Just spread your love and joy and
Now
happiness.
you want to move. Okay, I'm just saying.
Like Hanson said, what if you found out that she was that caboose behind the train?
Ooh.
But it wasn't your train.
No, that means somebody ran a train on
That's
you.
what I'm saying. So if it wasn't your train, it would be a problem.
Yeah.
Because guys, do y'all all do the train?
If you find out your woman done got a train ran on, there were 3-4 dudes running up in her at the same time. Yeah. We ain't gonna even go there because that right there is that I'm gonna tell you, like stuff like that shouldn't be known, this and that. But now I be watching social media and women take so much pride in talking about how they done cheated on their man and this. You watch these TikTok videos, you watch all these women getting interviewed by these men and see what's happening is men are finding out that women that we thought was sweet back in the day, that's a past tense. And it's a different woman out here. It's a colder woman out here sometimes. And sometimes when a man look at it and he said, "Whoa, women doing it like that now," and it's kind of hard to just sit up there and act like you supposed to be the same type of man, and it ain't the same type of woman out here.
Well, that part.
Yeah, all these damn used cars trying to give people new cars.
Ooh, used cars high now.
Yeah, if they 1 or 2 years old.
That's all they got on the lot.
Not no 10-year-old car. They still an old 10-year-old car.
Okay, let me catch up so I can get on out of here.
Okay.
A soldier's worth is only found at war. So some men think they have a perfect woman, but then she run into a real player who takes her fast, and dudes looking dumb and wondering how this happened.
Well, that don't mean like she won. If she ran into a player and he take off.
I don't think he's saying she won. He just took her from the dude. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that don't. Something like that don't. I don't know.
He didn't win.
Oh, I see what he's saying. He said some men think they have the perfect woman.
Mm-hmm.
And then she run into another dude. Yeah, but you know what? That would have you feeling a certain kind of way about other women because, like, you can see something like that happen and you say to yourself, "Damn, did I ever know her?" You know what I'm saying? Like, if she, like, I done seen even on some of these what's name where people videotaping and some handsome man say hey to them, and why they with their boyfriend or something, they disrespect them and. Hey,
saying hey back?
Yeah, so
that's disrespect?
Yeah.
Oh. What about if a girl come and hug your man and put their arms around him? Is that disrespect?
According on the friendship level too.
Oh, now it's according to the friendship.
No, I'm saying I'm talking about people who don't even know the woman.
Okay, no, hold on.
I'm talking about people.
Let me give you the scenario again, right?
Okay.
Okay, so you just said
People on the beach. I'm saying I haven't seen TikTok videos and stuff like that when people are doing interviews out here on the streets, don't know your woman, and then they woman saying, "Oh yeah, you cute," and "Oh yeah, I would do." You know, I look at some of the things they say in front of men, like, "He all right," you know, just downplaying him right in front of them.
okay,
You know,
that's different. That's total disrespect because that's what they're doing. So just say, for instance, you and your, like me and my guy, we're together, right? And so we're in a place. Females see your guy and they come and hug your guy. Give him a hug. You know the person. So is that disrespect?
that's a totally different scenario, though. You know that, right?
How?
No, we talking about somebody who don't know nobody.
Okay,
You
so,
saying
so I'm
somebody
saying no, I'm saying in the
'cause,
same.
like, okay, watch this. Because if I'm somewhere with a girl and some dude just come up and say, "Hey, girl, I ain't seen you in a long time," and hug, nah,
hug her.
yeah, I mean, like a man gonna think about the hug, but like, I mean, but there's not, to me, there's not disrespect because this could be a cousin.
Okay.
This could be her nephew. This could be, you know what I'm saying? This could be somebody that she that saved her life at the hospital. I mean, I'm just saying, like,
Oh,
this.
so men gonna be thinking that positive. I'm so glad to know that. You are so
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. This is what man is trying to equate when he trying not to
Oh, you better say the
not to
truth
go
because
crazy.
I know we all
Look. For him not to go crazy, he like,
right.
this better be. Oh, that's
That's the equality right there. We both acting a
and I
fool.
think a woman is the same thing. If a man, a woman walking up to a man, what's name? He better know her real good or what's name.
Right. That she put
Because
her
other than that,
whole arms around your neck.
it should be that other hand, that other shake. I mean, hug, that pat, pat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or something
That
that
part.
hug or
So
whatever.
if she does that and you do it back, oh, it's a whole situation. This your little sister that I never met.
Right. It needs to be
Yeah.
something like that. Then it turn into disrespect if it's just some outrageous stuff going on in front
Yeah,
of you.
your little random hoe. They came and swung on arms around your neck because you know you with somebody. That's what people do.
Did that just happen? Okay.
You're like, am I in a situation right now?
But yeah, I think we all get caught up in certain situations, but I think the disrespect is different, you know, on certain things. So
When you allow those things to happen, people need to learn how to set boundaries, and that's it.
Yeah.
You have to nip things in the bud, not like, oh, they should know. No,
Yeah.
you have to tell them. If y'all cool like that, you know, let them know, no, I'm rocking. I got John with me. Don't do that. Don't be doing disrespecting John like that.
Man, he do a hug and he squeeze that little behind. Now it's on Nord now.
What if he patted? He should pat it, not squeeze it.
If he pat it, he better watch the pat that's coming towards him. Because I'm just saying that's old school, but
I'm just tripping. I'm just tripping.
I'm just telling you that. You know, if I watch something like that and I didn't see her straightening the business or something like that, I probably would just walk away right there. I wouldn't even give it my energy. I wouldn't even give it my energy at all. Priscilla said, "What's the topic? What's the topic? Go on, give up."
You saying the topic for tonight or tomorrow? No, you're so early.
Yeah, for tonight, but you can give her the topic.
We were talking about tonight, Priscilla. We were asking, does her number make her not your ideal woman? So, like her body count, does the number of her body count not make her ideal for you as a man? So that's what we were discussing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yep. But that's what I have, sir.
Well, it is what it is. She said, sorry, I'm so.
It's all good.
So.
Glad you showed up. What's up, Chica?
Better
Family?
late than never.
Then not at all.
Catch you here tomorrow at 9 o'clock and all on the dot. 9 o'clock on the dot. Okay. She said,
Oh Lord, she said, "Oh hell, I'm not a man, so I guess I can't answer that." That's what we were here, Priscilla. We was here getting the men perspective.
yeah. I think even a woman, I think a woman can take a body count way better than a man can, because women love men that's experienced anyway. You know what I'm saying? I think they're
But
like,
listen, that's the thing. Because you have a lot of coochie or had a lot of sex does not mean that you're experienced. That means you just had sex with a lot of women. A lot of people just do what they do and get themselves off,
yeah, but
and that is not experience.
that don't make sense.
It does. From a
No,
woman
I'm
perspective,
gonna tell you.
I'm telling
No.
you now, you need take
No,
notes.
I understand, but listen. But see, that could be a false prophet. See, a man could be around
False
here.
prophet.
No, I'm saying a man could be around here saying he been with a lot, but really haven't. You know what I'm saying? And he could be shooting his game and he ain't
Either way,
what he say he is.
either way, he's saying it. I'm saying now, having sex with a lot of females does not give you the experience. That means you just had sex with a lot of females. Some men don't even know how to kiss. You know how to touch, rub,
Well,
nothing. You
but they
just
got
know how to
experience.
have sex and get yourself
No,
off
but they got
with a
experience.
lot of females.
No,
That's
but
all you know how to do.
Listen, they got experience. It might be experience in just having game to get with a lot of women. I mean, but because
I can see that.
a lot of people don't realize how tough it is just for a man to even get with a woman. You know what I'm saying? It's very tough for a man to get with a woman than a woman to get with a man. You know what I'm saying?
We giving this stuff out like ketchup packets. What you mean?
Nah,
It's hard now.
I just seem like that.
It used to be.
What?
Jay said, I'm late too, but it's best she's a virgin. But sincerity of the heart is what counts in a relationship.
Oh man, my boy still he wishing up on a virgin. So I told you, body count matter. He might say it don't, but he was like, well, it would be better if she was a virgin. But hey, since that don't exist, no, I'm just.
So, Mr. Know-it-all, what is a bad body count? More than what? 100?
Most definitely. Most definitely. I mean, but I'm just gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. Because I mean, I can't even think about it, because if you get up in the age, 100 is easily doable for a woman. And think about it. If you 10 years in, if you get what now 10 years, you got to do 10 a year, though. A woman can easily do 10 a year if she was. Listen, I'm gonna tell you.
Well, what you mean? A month.
You got women say they went through their whole phase, and the whole phase is real. It's real.
What whole phase mean? What you trying to say about us?
She said, "Oh, mine is 20. Is that too many in my opinion?" Okay, my bad. No, I'm just.
She said, "Oh my 20, too many in my opinion."
Right. I'm just saying.
So, you know, it's some people that normally they normal bottom number is a 220 plus a 0 with no problem. Man, I'm telling you, I was young. We were out here sitting making lists, and people I'm around, they around here got in the hundreds. We young.
Yeah.
So I'm around here trying to fit in. I'm just gonna add me an extra number to mine so I can be close.
If you just if people don't realize if you to be slow, if a woman just did 2-3 different dudes in 1 month, if you just add that time 2-3 years, just think about that. She can run that body count on up there. Brrr. That's 75. Look, that's 75 in a year.
Oh well.
Is that a whole 75? Yeah, that's it. No.
Close to
You have to have 6. You have to have 6 per month.
You don't think that's possible?
Oh yeah. Anything possible. Believe me, I done seen it all, boy, and it's possible. So I'm done. I'm not gonna let you get me in trouble all night.
I ain't did nothing. That's you.
I got a show to do tomorrow.
Okay.
You gonna
Well,
have
hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. But we'll see you guys back here tomorrow night at 9 p.m. with Mr. Know-It-All talking about his little thing in the majigga. We're gonna be here for Petty Tuesday.
Go ahead and get Jay out of the way.
Jay said it makes little difference to me as long as she's serious. But the more men she had means the more you have to do to teach her, to reach her. But either way, a good relationship can come from it. Jay, who you trying to fool? But okay.
That man know he want a virgin.
Listen. What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about?
What I was thinking when Jay was saying that.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.
Got him! Got him!
Yes, Jay, it sounds good.
Jay may be marriage material. He may get him a wife.
Yeah. He still want a virgin though.
No. He gonna get him a used up wife. He gonna marry her.
Oh, did you say used up?
I'm playing, Jay. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Did she say a used up wife?
He cold. She belongs to the streets.
You like that bull crap. I can't stand you right now.
I'm just
Oh, he said no to marriage. Oh, he just want to play. Okay. See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody belongs to the street. Jay want to play for the rest of his life. And he gonna find somebody that want to play with him.
Jay want to play.
Nothing wrong with that. Just keep playing.
Jay want to play. Jay want to play. Okay. Well, how they saying? We're gonna do it like this here.
Bye, Felicia.
Y'all fancy.
All right. And how they say, it was nice while it lasted. We'll see y'all tomorrow on Hood Talk 9 to 11. We're gonna be up in this thing like, and how they say, we'll see y'all tomorrow, player.
Good night, everybody.
Hold on, peace.